Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? Today is Monday, and it is April 20th, 2020. And I am holding up a kind of a canister, I guess you'd call it. It's really not a can of grits. And that's because our life skill this week is grit. And grit means perseverance, it means sticking with something when it's hard, keeping at it. And I was thinking today, if we had been in school third, fourth, and fifth grade, we would be starting our I Learn test this week. And we don't have to because we're not in school. So I know there's a lot of things that are bad about this um, coronavirus situation, but we don't have to take that test this year. And that's awesome. But we would focus on the word grit during the testing time because it's hard and you have to keep at it. And right now, what I'm saying to all of you is you've got to keep at it. We've got to work hard. We've got to show grit right now because we still have 4 more weeks of school left. And you have got to listen to your mom and dad. You've got to do your work. You've got to log on and do what your teachers say. If there's a packet to do, you've got to do it. You have to show grit. You have to keep at it. You can't give up. You can't say, I don't want to do it. Because you know what? That's what your job is right now. Your job is to keep at it and do your work. All right. I've heard really good things about your work from your teachers. I had a meeting with the teachers on Friday, and they're saying, you know what? We're getting a lot of work done. We're doing a great job. And you know what? I'm so proud of you. But I'm going to remind you this week, our life skill is grit. And that means we've got to stick with it. We've got to keep working. We still have a lot of school left. We don't get out of school till the 15th of May. And that's early. So you get a break that way. But you have got to stick with it. You've got to have grit. All right? Moms and dads, we appreciate your grit a lot. You are keeping at it. You're doing the right thing. Remember, let us know what we can do for you. If we can help you, we will. Just reach out. But boys and girls, this is your plea. Grit. Say it with me. Grit. You have got to show grit. All right. Um, we have our meals going to be given out today at Wainwright from noon to 1. If you want to stop by, anybody's a TSC student, whether you go to Cole or Wainwright or McCutcheon or any other TSC school, you can swing by and we will give you meals enough for 5 lunches, which is fantastic. We appreciate all the nutrition service folks, Mrs. Thompson, Mrs. Waldridge, who've been helping out, others from Dayton and Wainwright and Woodland and Weon, other schools who are helping out. We appreciate that. That's fantastic. Stop by and see us. I'll be out there. I think I'm the guy at the clipboard. I think it's my job to be the clipboard guy. All right. So stop by and see us for sure if you would like to do that. We would love to see you. And um, we also um, have our Maxwell Q Dutton joke of the day, which will be posted online. So if you haven't looked, look at Facebook because that's always out there. That's fantastic and fun. And we appreciate Max Dutton for doing that and his mom Pam for doing that as well. And you know what? I think the weather's going to get a little nicer. So that's awesome too. So we have a lot of good things going for us this week. We are headed into our last full week of April. We have a little bit of May next week when we get to that point. But right now, we got to really work hard on focusing and doing the right thing and treating people right, and also for showing grit. No birthdays today, none at all. But we're going to remember we're going to practice social distancing, which means 6 feet away from other people who you come in contact with who are not your family members. And you're going to wash your hands. Remember, we don't just wash our hands in the palms, we wash the backs of our hands and we wash in between our fingers as well because we want to make sure we're staying safe. And the experts are saying, 10 to 15 times a day, that's a lot of hand washing. Now, I know I've been seeing some people out there get their hands dirty. Henry O'Dine and his brother Ethan were on Facebook the other day. They were out there getting their hands dirty. And I know that Keely Fryer, I couldn't get your video to work, Keely, but she was out cutting wood. And I know that the Garretts are farming, and we're doing some great things with that. So keep getting your hands dirty. And by the way, Henry O'Dine, how you doing with your multiplications? Because if you guys remember, Henry and I have a little bet, And if Henry gets his multiplications master by the end of the year, he is going to give me a chicken and a biscuit box. You ever have those? Are good. Good, good, good. All right. We're going to do our snake breathing right now. Okay. I'm just feeling a little clogged up in the nose again today. The allergies. I tell you what, boys and girls, it's no fun when you have allergies. We're going to breathe in through our nose. To the count of 4, breathe out through your mouth. We're going to hiss. So when you breathe out, okay? So breathe in with me. Ready? So into 4, out to 5 with hisses. In, out. One more time. Breathe in, out. One more time. In, out. All right. We talk a lot about joy. Joy is happiness. Joy is finding good in the world. Your job right now is to find some joy today. Spread some joy. Be nice. Be kind. Do good. Do the right thing, and treat people right. When your teachers meet with you today, if they meet with you today, bring joy to the table. When they give you assignments to do them with joy. Smile, because remember, smiling is cheap and easy. And boys and girls, remember, never let anything steal your joy. Our life skill this week is grit. We're going to show grit. Colt Cubs show lots of grit. They're going to work hard. They're going to do the right thing, and they're going to make good things happen today. Mr. Pinto misses you. He loves you. He's proud of you. Keep up the good work, and let's have a great April 20th.